I was 100% raw for 5 years. I've been on the roller coaster for the last 5 years. So I've been in this game for 10 years. And what I am now is about 95% vegan and about 75% raw. And that's by natural, organic choice. Not by the force of my ego, my identity, I have to, because of my morals, my beliefs, but just by natural selection. I am 75% raw and 95% vegan, and I do break all of my morals, values, and beliefs regularly. But most of the time, I do what I believe in. So what I came out with and what I'm working with is this list of distinctions that's on the front page of your worksheet. You see it right there on the left. It's a short list. And this, I think, might be a little more useful than either the name of a diet or calling yourself this label, this thing, a raw foodist or a vegan or a vegetarian. Because we may not be that all the time. So this is what I came up with. Fuel or food. Green or grain. Can we make the base of what used to be grain dishes? Could we chop our broccoli small enough that it becomes like grain? Could we do whatever it takes to have our main portion of our meal be green rather than grain? Live or raw, or dead or cooked? Plant or animal? Now you know most of these, but when you put them together as a body of distinctions, then I think you've got a playing, you've got a game to play here where you can look, whether you're a carnivore, herbivore, vegetarian, whatever you are, you can just look at whatever you're choosing to eat at any given point and say, where does this fall on this? Does it fall more over here or more over here? And believe me, I make these choices too. It's not like this is right and this is wrong. To eat all green, live, raw plant food full of minerals and hydrating, well, it's actually wonderful. And I really think we should do it all the time. And I don't. But most of the time, this stuff is going to lead you a little toward death, and choosing over here is going to lead you a little more towards being alive longer. And feeling good moment to moment. And this is, so you're welcome to add to this game. I'm just playing it, and I'm bringing it to the community to say, play along with this. Like just a little while ago, I realized that I didn't put something on there. Oh yes, instant gratification, or feeling good ongoingly. Because that's the real payoff. It isn't about, I'm going to live to be 110, although I love that idea and I fully plan on it.
Yeah.
It is not about avoiding disease because I'm afraid of pain, which I am, and I fully intend to avoid almost every disease that our society is suffering from by embracing this lifestyle. That is not enough to make me live a mostly raw food, green lifestyle. That's not enough either. So if it's not longevity, and it's not avoiding disease, then what it is moment to moment, right now, feeling good. If I get hit by the city bus tomorrow, I am not going to be sad that I missed a lot of good meals in restaurants. I am going to be glad that I played this game, and that I felt this good right now. That's the reason to do it. And that's the great cosmic joke. That's the lesson to learn. Because you don't get to have this amazing feeling good until you go through all of this crap over here. The hard part, where you hate it, and it sucks, and you're detoxing, and all this crap is coming out of you. But isn't this what life is like? Isn't this what it's like to give birth to a child? Isn't this what it's like to, this is what like deep, long meditation is about. How many people have ever done a long, silent meditation? 5, 10 days, Vipassana meditation, anything like that? Don't you go through hell? Doesn't the awful stuff come up? The deep darkness that we need to release? That's what long, silent meditations are about. That's what fasting is about. And oh boy, I wish I had time to tell fasting stories. Again, how many people here have done more than a 5-day fast? More than 10 days? 20, 30, and we got Ariana at 49. A quick distinction between Master Cleanse. How many people have done Master Cleanse? How many people went wacky with the honey or the agave or the maple syrup? Just so you know, when we did those 40-day fasts, Kevin and I went through 10 pounds of honey. You know? And I kept going, it's liquid, I'm fasting, really I am, you know. Master Cleanse is great, except people get a little wacky with the sugar, and the point of fasting, one of the major things to do in cleansing the system is to kill off that mold, yeast, bacteria, and fungus. And you're not going to do that if you're fueling it with sugar. And I had lots of wonderful things happen during those fasts. Really amazing deep cleansing, insight, spiritual connection, creativity. Amazing, just amazing stuff. We could tell so many stories. But I didn't kill off the mold, yeast, bacteria, and fungus in my system, because I went through 2 5-pound jars of honey during the master cleanse part. I love green juice feasting. I'm going to make the distinction between master cleanse, water fasting. I don't do water fasting. I say for people who need it, for serious cancer, for serious ailments, where you better get all the sugar out of you. You better go to a water fast. You ought to do it guided. You need to be monitored, and you need to go into it very carefully. Thank you. Master cleanse, much more doable. You get the nutrients from the lemons. You can really do a lot of master cleansing, but I now do it without any kind of sweetener. When I do it, no more sweetener. And after your first year or two of being into the world of fasting, then you can definitely cut out the sugar. It's for energy. But you know what? You're amazing when your body gets used to fasting and you start doing it regularly. The energy is unbelievable. I was on the 19th day of one of those fasts, and I stayed up for 40 hours, and it was 4 in the morning, and I'm pulling all the furniture around, rearranging and hanging art and making notes. Couldn't sleep. Amazing energy. We could tell such stories. But master cleanse. Now, green juice feasting. I'm not even calling it fasting. How many people know that we've now embraced this phrase, green juice feasting, in the raw food community? Because it really is. And that's what it feels like. After a while, I don't even feel so noble. Like, I'm fasting. Because fasting sounds like lack and deprivation and suffering. Doesn't it? Doesn't it just sound awful? You know, it's not. It's feasting. And when you do it with green juice, and you got all that minerals, alkalinity, and live enzymes, boy, I keep going to the gym. I keep doing my work. I can go through everything and keep doing the green juice feasting. I hate to say that we're going to run out of time without me being able to answer questions. Oh, real quick, yes. And this is the daily flush that I said I was going to speak about in the program. The daily flush. I get up in the morning, I take a tincture first that Lou's turned me on to, and this is important. If you're going to get into green juicing, you need to do a tincture to kill the bacteria. You will never wash your greens enough to get rid of all of the bacteria. Lou's got into my mouth and said, "Honey, you got bacteria." You know, and so a tincture of wormwood, black walnut, and cloves. Is that it? Black walnut, cloves. Lou's sells it. A lot of people do. But I take that tincture in the morning, I drink some water, then I make my green juice. That is my primary fuel source, and that green juice may take me up until 2 in the afternoon, 4 in the afternoon. Sometimes it's 5 or 6 o'clock before I have a solid meal. And you know what? I don't much notice. I might have been to the gym. I might have done an 18-mile bike ride. I might have done all sorts of things. This is amazing. I was a food stuffer. I was a binger. I was a 3 meals a day person. I now get to the middle of the afternoon, and that juice has sustained me. And that's why I call it a daily flush, because you are washing your system, and you are oxygenating it, and you are getting out like my 3 a.m. falafel meal last night after I left Organic Avenue. I got falafel from around the corner from you guys. And you know, oh, that's not right. I shouldn't be eating falafel at 3 a.m. and it's not raw and it's not organic. But you know what? I got up this morning and I made my juice, and I felt wonderful. I balanced myself. I brought myself back to life with the green juice, because I don't eat a perfect diet. I do most of the time, but not all of the time. So I have the juice, I have a big salad. That big salad's got a lot of sunflower sprouts. On the back of your worksheet, I put an Allen salad. And you'll see what I put in my salads. They are hearty, they are rich. They take 1 hour to 2 hours to chew slowly and eat. And I'll do it while I'm working or watching television. I think I've given myself this great big treat. I'm kind of like a dog. You know, you give the dog the same food every day. You know how excited they are? That's me. I like salad that much. And I didn't eat salad 10 years ago. You'll fall in love with eating healthier. Your tastes will change. You will grow to want what is actually good for you. And this is what's happened to me. To where I am happy and having fun, which is the biggest message of all of this. Because if you're not having fun, why get healed? Why be healthy? So I have my salad, and then maybe later in the evening I'll have a little fruit and nuts. Now I also eat pasta, like vegan pasta dishes. I eat fish a couple of times a month. I was in San Francisco with my mom a few weeks ago. I had omelets twice, and they had eggs and cheese. And you know what? They weren't free range, they weren't organic, they weren't anything. It was this adorable diner. You know, so I did it. So like, who did Fit for Life? What's their names? Harvey and Marilyn Diamond? You know, they were the first people that I heard say, look, you're going to go to grandma's, you're going to have the chocolate cake, get up in the morning and start doing the good thing again. And so I'm kind of like that. But mostly, a day for me looks like my juice, a big salad, some fruit and nuts. And that's sustaining a 150-pound, 5'9", 48-year-old man. And I'm pretty muscular and pretty strong. I was giving my how healthy I am, the bone level. The doctor I went to recently said my blood is absolutely perfect. I told him what I do for a living. He said I couldn't do that. Looking at me with my perfect blood, he said, that's his immediate reaction. Oh, I could never do that. So the blood is great, my bone level is great, my organs are happy, and I feel amazing. I have amazing stretch. My connective tissue around my joints is stronger because of all those minerals. That means the cartilage and the tendons and ligament are healthier for all of this. I know I've got to get out of here. I'm going to clean this off. Talk to me later or email me. My contact information is on the back of this sheet of paper. On the back table. I love you. Thank you.